First of all, are we truly independent? Independence? From who? From what? Where is the independence? What independence really are we celebrating? Independence from colonialism? Is that not senseless? When we know truly that we are very dependent. We are more dependent now than anything you can think of. If America sneeze now, Nigeria catch cold. Now we don't enter China hand again. Now Boro we don't turn a margarine nation now. We can't produce. We're not out there seen to be productive in any way, shape, or form. Medical services in comatose, education in comatose, economic structure in complete degeneracy. It's a shame. It's a sham. When so many years ago we go waka, enter inside plane, no visa, we go London, come back, our money strong past their money. In the 60s, Nigeria dashed money to UK, United Kingdom, to make them survive. Today, I had to change 790 to the pound. What a slap. And with the talk of independence, where's the independence, I ask, I beg? They say, yeah, we have cause to celebrate. Celebrate what? That what? Celebrate how? It's time for deep, not just sober, deep reflections. It's time for us to think again. I hear people, they make agitation for secession, for separation, for all kinds of claims, when we should be fighting to unite Africa. What sense does it make that I have to travel from here, just this short distance, to Republic of Benin here, next door? I go take passport, make them stamp the thing to permit me to enter my own fellow African country. Then I go take passport again, enter Togo, take passport again, enter Ghana. When we are supposed to have an economic belt, a sub-regional economic belt that is fluid and fluent and is flowing well, we don't need to be dependent on any nation in this world for what we have. We just need to be. I don't understand. You won't break this country further, all right? Yeah, I know the union, the so-called in quote union, which was created by the British, it's not working. It's not working. Let's be frank. Because when you find a situation where autocracy is the order of the day, nothing can work. The rule of law is dead in this system. A bandit will come out and be boasting of how he killed Nigerian soldiers and the rest of it, and then governor and the other people, they beg and make it just cool down, make them cool down, and make them allow the farmers they farm. But yet, boys in the East, just because they hold flag or because they wear apparel, you treat a whole responsible Chiwetel like a piece of shit because he wear cloth. We have degenerated to a level where it's now absurd. Is it to be fighting and clamoring for Odua nation, clamoring for Biafra, clamoring for this, when we need to be thinking of how we can unite Africa as a whole? Look, if Africa unites, the whole of Europe, I mean it, will be beggar nations. Because France, they owe Africa too much. And because of what in France they owe, now that they do all this nonsense, what they do to many of the African nations till today. Britain owes us all the things where they don't thief from here. America owes us. But we cannot fight unitedly unless we as a people start thinking unitedly. We are becoming too separatist in attitude and nature, and it's not working. It's further making us look like idiots to the world out there. I don't know what thing we need to clamor for. We have not gotten any independence, please. Let's be frank. You only have independence when you are productive within your unit and you know that you are producing what your people are using. What thing would they produce? Toothpick would they import? Toothpaste would they import? Shirt would they import? Fabric would they import? And we were making all these things. We dey import water now, Evian water now our own. See, this COVID period exposed a lot of things for people to see. That what we claim we needed were not needs. They were wants, surface wants, peripheral wants, unwarranted things. As a people, we should start rethinking. The things Nkrumah, Sankara and the rest of them had proposed and stated are right. We need to be dependent on our own selves to gain that so-called clout called independence. Okay, see, independent, Abi. Facebook shut down, Abi, WhatsApp shut down. Everybody won't die. We not even get equivalent. The young boys, all the educated young boys, when they say they do 419, they do this, they do that, they do all that ones, when they technologically suave, where them? Is it not time for us to start building these units together so that we can start harnessing the benefits of what we can? Technological advancement is going on. Nigerian youths are there. Put them together to get them creative and collectively building things. You get many young Nigerians when they do loads of things. Nobody's talking about them. Everybody's focusing on these jokers who keep going to London for medical treatment when they know that they can improve the health system in Nigeria. I've been at the one when saying they run for presidency now when they run for presidency from London. I've been at which one? What thing we want really talk about? What thing they there to glorify, really? What's there? We need to wake up and smell the roses properly. We need to wake up. See, bro, right now, for this country, all 90% of our medicines come from China and India. But you see, the truth of the matter here is this. Now, big pharma see the work. Because 82% or more of Nigerians cannot even afford to visit or patronize the orthodox medical centers. And by the way, how many orthodox medical centers are there compared to the population we have? But our people are keeping alive. How? The government should be rethinking this and start to do research. Get the Elewe Omos. Get the pharmacists and the pharmacologists we have. Get the biophysicists or scientists and the rest. Put them together. Let them take a survey of because, bro, for every ailment that affects man, Olodumare has kept an answer in plants. All the things we fella and the toxins not true now. We should be healing the world now. We should be making the world beg us for things that the world requires, because we are the world's nature bed. But we are busy politicizing every issue and creating dogmas that are not necessary. We are gifted too much to be so trivial in our approach to things. There are too many people wanting to divide the mindset of the people for their own politicization. It is all a trick. Dividing the people is not a way for us to go. The more collective we are, the stronger we are as a people. The more separated we are, the easier it is for people to penetrate and destroy what fabric Africa is made of. The stories are there. Even stories told by them that they call his story. It's their story about great Africans in the past, the Mansa Musas and the rest of them. Where are we to harness these benefits in this present day and time if we do not create the enabling blocks and start to build things? We can make our own roads. We can build our own ships. We can build our own planes. We can create our own technological advancements by ourselves. We can. But it's a collective thing. It's not a separatist thing. I'm not saying Odua Nation does not have a reason to call for what they want to call for, but what they should be calling for is what will be economically beneficial to all Yorubas or all Omo Oduas. I don't like to use that word Yoruba because Yoruba it's not. See, look, it's a bastardization of a Fulani word, Yaribe. Yeah. Omo Odua, that's what they are. That's what we are. not Yorubas. Omo Duaniwa. I'm from that stock and I can speak. It is time for people to see that it's not these things they're calling for that they're meant to be calling for. These people who are calling for these things are clamoring for it for their own personal aggrandizement. They have a right to call for economic development and stability in different territories. But there are ways to go about these things. I dare say that certain governors are even beginning to make some sense. If you go, no matter how you want to castigate Wike, that man for Port Harcourt, the guy is doing things. He's fighting a fight that is worth fighting. Making sure that the people within his turf gain some development. Social empowerment is coming in those areas. You create jobs, sensible jobs. You build your people. So it is time for us to start looking at things we can build. Agriculture, build. Health sector, build. At the end of the day, you find education, build. At the end of the day, you find out that you are building your economy. You are building your pride. You are building your harnessing benefits for your people. And you are empowering the African state. If Nigeria stands strong, the rest of Africa will stand stronger. And we need to start finding a way to unite us as a people as a whole. In the so-called United Nations, can you imagine China talking and Togo will talk? Or India talking and Ghana go talk? But if Africa speaks, all of them will be on their knees. How about that? I want us to start thinking in this direction, where human life matters, where the African life matters, where we'll be credible to ourselves. We'll tell ourselves the truth. This man a thief, and we know how they treat thief. This man a liar, and we know how they treat liar. This man not they do the thing they need to do, and we know how they treat people when they do the thing when they need to do for the people. Too many people, they suffer. We need to start finding ways to alleviate the sufferings of the common man in this part of the world, not fighting fights that are not called for now. Abba, all of a sudden now China don't when a minister can open his mouth and say yes, China can claim what China wants. What an insult. What was Amechi thinking when he made such comments to a sovereign nation called Nigeria? We need to wake up and find out that, make we begin to tell ourselves the truth now. Enough of the fights, enough of the banditry, enough of the kidnapping, enough of the stupidity that we are seeing now. It's a shame and a big sham to imagine that what's going on up north is being treated as if it's nothing. You, government, now I make the statement before, say these people who were coming are foreigners. You say these Boko Haram people are foreigners. They are not Nigerians. Then all of a sudden you say you grant them amnesty and put them in the Nigerian army, non-Nigerians. Who's fooling who? Where's the unity? Where's the sense of commonality in this? I beg now. We need to wake up and be realistic with ourselves.